when did the Japanese people start calling you as a Texas Dad?
It must have happened around, I would say, 2009.
2009.
I think it was around then. Then a publisher in Tokyo in 2010 asked me to write a book. So I wrote a book and it got popular. And then I was invited to go there in 2011. So I got to see the culture and the people firsthand. And everything I saw, I really enjoyed. I've made, since 2011, and I've made 3 trips. I was invited by a gentleman there to come there to speak at conferences. And he enjoyed my videos about Japanese culture and defending Japan in relationship to whaling and the dolphin activity.
So your relationship with Japan actually started with sea shepherd.
Right. And when I posted those videos, I wasn't thinking of anything about these videos in Japan. I was thinking about I'm having fun criticizing these spoiled children of sea shepherd, because my evaluation was their activities were totally out of line, and they represented the worst of the West in Asia. And then when I dealt with the publisher, it took us a year to get that book together, because I was totally ignorant of writing a book. It was the first.
When and why did you first pay attention to the statue of the Korean comfort woman in Glendale, California?
In a section of the park dedicated to American veterans in the Korean War. Now, why place that there? First of all, the comfort women were not Americans. They were not American veterans, and that issue did not take place during the Korean War. So it was totally unrelated. To me, you were desecrating my American veterans by placing that right there. From what I was told and from what I was able to read about the park, it was dedicated to veterans, Korean War veterans. And I still have family back there, and they told me also that was a park for Korean War veterans.
No other than Korean War veterans are allowed, should be allowed to be in there.
Nobody says that. It's not written down anywhere. It's not there. But the proper decorum would dictate that.
Did you start the petition drive for the removal of that statue?
So am I going to take credit or am I going to take blame? Yes, I started that. I sure did.
Then why? What compelled you to do so?
Well, now, once again, that statue does not belong in an American city public park.
Okay.
And so to me, that's wrong. To me, that statue represents purely Japan bashing. Now, when I started that petition, it was just a venue to illustrate my displeasure with that statue. I never thought it would reach 100,000. And if it did reach 100,000, I'm almost confident the White House is not going to do anything about it, because it's a local issue. It's an issue with the municipality, and the federal government has nothing to do with it. In addition, I don't think Washington wants to get involved in a dispute between 2 of its allies.